The babies can't read because we've made it an aesthetic to be dumb.
And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town.
These kids can't read. They can't decode. They have no vocabulary, no background knowledge. I've never seen anything like it.
I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
Alright guys, so I've been scrolling on TikTok and I've been seeing these videos of teachers complaining that these students aren't learning. And I actually went online and saw that the reading scores and math scores have been at an all-time low since 1990. It's been the biggest drop. And that just goes to show me that the educational system might be a little outdated. Because these kids nowadays are so stimulated, man. They are plugged into technology. At least in my generation, I'm Gen Z, guys. In my generation, we started before all the social media shit. So at least we knew what it was like to not be on our phones 24/7. But for kids like my little brother, their whole life is the technology. If I want to punish my little brother, all I gotta do is take his phone away or take the PlayStation 5 away. And that will be the end of his life. It's like his heart. If you take that away from him, he can't live. Because back in my day, man, I would get the belt. Fuck a phone, fuck a PS5. My mom whipping out the belt, pew, 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 you know what I'm saying? So since the punishment can be updated by taking away the technology, I think the educational system also needs to be updated for these overstimulated kids. They will not be able to learn the same way that we learn. Because our attention span is probably higher than theirs, man. Let's keep it for real. These kids can't focus on nothing.
They can't even attend to a 3-minute video clip. I can play it, I can tell them what it's going to be about, I can summarize what the video did, and not a single one can tell me what the video was about.
Shit, even I'm having trouble focusing on something. So imagine these kids that grew up in technology. My older brother started using a phone at the age of 2. And he just figured that shit out on his own. He just picked it up every day, and then he's typing. He don't even know how to read! But he be going through shit and searching up videos and shit. I don't know how he does it. He didn't even know how to read. That's crazy.
How many states make up the United States?
I suck at geography. 15.
Damn.
What is the capital of the United States, Colton?
Indiana.
Damn.
Do you know what century we are in?
What?
What century?
The 19th century.
Damn.
Alright, so I'm gonna call my 11-year-old brother. He's in the... what grade is he in? He's in the 6th grade, I believe. So I'm gonna call him up and ask him these exact same questions. Hey, what's up, little bro?
What's up?
Hey, what you doing, man?
Nothing much. Eating Chipotle and watching YouTube.
Anyways, man, I called you to ask you a couple questions. The first question is, how many states make up the United States?
50.
Alright. So the second question is, what is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Alright, alright. What century are we in?
Century?
Yeah, what century are we in? Are we in the 19th, 20th, or 21st century?
21st.
Alright, good job, man. I expected nothing less.
You the teacher. You supposed to be, again, she's been on the 4th grade level since the 4th grade. We in 7th grade now, so you let this child go 3 years and you never knew that your child was still in the 4th grade, ain't never left the... Hang it up, flat screen. And 4th graders being nice. I still have kids performing on grade K, 1, 2, and 3rd grade levels.
So with the separation of the family unit and more single parent homes, technology is raising the kids. They'll come home while their parents are at work and they'll just, watch TV, be on their tablet, look on social media. That is their parent right there. That's what's programming their minds. At least I had my mom with me 24/7 when I was growing up. And then later on in my life, when she started working, I would come home and be on my own with my brother and we chill and play games and stuff like that. But now with my little brother, my 11-year-old brother, both my mom and dad are working. I'm working. I don't even live with them. So he will come home from school and just be on his own playing video games, scrolling on social media, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, everything. He literally sounds like an internet meme. He will come to me and say shit like, oh, you need to touch grass. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
These kids can't read. They can't decode. They have no vocabulary, no background knowledge. I've never seen anything like it. My 5th graders with significant language-based learning disabilities could write better than non-disabled 7th graders can now.
And that is embarrassing.
They can't write a sentence. They don't know what state they live in. They don't know what region of the country they're in. They have no background knowledge. Most of them don't know who the president is.
If a kid comes to your class and not even know what state they're in, their parents failed them. Because that is basic shit you should know. You don't know where you live? My 1st through 6th grade year was spent in Jamaica. So I was used to seeing kids not being able to read. Now being in a first world country, you guys can look at a third world country and expect there to be people that can't read because it's a third world country, it's poor. A lot of people can't afford to go to school. Makes sense, right? So now coming to a first world country and you're telling me that there's kids that can't read with all these resources, a lot of public schools are free and y'all still can't read? That is a joke. That is embarrassing. Something is wrong right here, man. And apparently it's only been getting worse because they're now changing the grading system.
The internet is freaking out about the new grading system at this man's child's school. You can have an 81 to 100 for an A and a 21 to 40 for a D. Now, I know we had COVID and everything like that, and I'm not super old, but 81 to 100 is now gonna be an A?
Hey bro, if that was the case, man, I would have been a straight A student. I used to try hard in school from like 7th to 9th grade. After 9th grade, I kind of lost interest in school a little bit, man. So like I did just enough to have a 3.0. I wasn't gonna try harder to get a 4.0 or anything like that, man. So I just did what I need to do to maintain a 3.0 average. But with this grading system, I would have had a 4.0, man. Straight A's, bro. These teachers are really fed up because I think these kids are becoming more unruly. They don't want to take directions. And it's always been like this, but I think it's probably worse now. I've been in classes where teachers and students will fight. Shit, I've seen a fight break out. Back in this was my 5th grade year in Jamaica. A kid started fighting the teacher and the teacher slapped him in the back and kicked him out the classroom. Because back then kids were allowed to be hit by teachers. Teachers were allowed to hit kids. I used to get some hits on my hands too. I'm gonna show up the class lit, then I take out the belt and boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
Every goddamn day, when all I want to bet you, I very nicely told you what to do. You don't gotta touch my phone. I don't have to touch your goddamn phone. That wouldn't even come to that. It wouldn't even come to it. You gotta do what you're supposed to do. Don't say anything else to me. Alright, cool.
Nowadays, when everyone is attached to their phones to an extreme level, like without their phones it's like we can't breathe. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to take them phones away and you will get some pushback. So this man right here, to act like this, to be willing to lose his job and his integrity. Imagine how far he had to be pushed. And honestly, man, this song right here is for him. I can't do this no more. I can't. Like I just saw my phone. This is how bad this shit is. I just saw my phone like where I threw it over there on the carpet. I'm learning to throw my phone away. And my first instinct, my body just moved to pick it up. Like I didn't think about it. It was like a knee-jerk reaction to pick it up. I'm like, I don't need my phone right now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm addicted to my phone. Need to do something about that. Need a detox. I need to go camping for like a month. You know what? I'm gonna go to Tibet next month and meditate with the monks. Clear my mind. Find my inner chi, my inner peace. Alright, so here's another clip of students disrespecting teachers.
They're not gonna hire you. They're not gonna hire you because you can't listen to anybody. Well, when she sees that you are not capable of doing any work, she's gonna fire you. Yeah, she will.
We'll get McDonald's. Because
you're gonna be a detriment to that workplace.
They'll hire you. You can always just go work at McDonald's.
No. You want to bet? McDonald's doesn't just hire anybody.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They hire anyone.
McDonald's has standards that you have to meet. If you can't even make it through 6th grade, they're not going to hire you at McDonald's.
Honestly, there's a very low standard to working at McDonald's. If you can't get a job at McDonald's, something is wrong with you, bro. I was a junior in high school when I worked at McDonald's. So you don't need to graduate high school to work at McDonald's. But in terms of performance, the teacher does have a point. These kids are thinking they could just coast through life and do the bare minimum and people will tolerate it. But when you go out there as an adult in a workspace, people are not going to tolerate that shit. You're going to find out the hard way. And that's what this teacher is trying to show them and demonstrate to them.
Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it?
That just goes to show you that it starts at the home first. The parents have to teach their kids how to be respectful. So when they go to other people's places or schools, they know how to behave properly. Because a lot of disrespectful kids, they probably come from broken homes that don't know any better. So we do have to give the generation before some blame as well, man. They got to do better with their kids.
And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town.
Right now, we got modern parents filming their kids dancing to Sexy Red.
Yeah, the one with the mic was really into it. Yep.
I don't know, she's moving just like an adult. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. And her parents or whoever is recording it and posted it online. Like, that's... Bro, they need to listen to Coco Melon. Listen to fucking, what's another kid's song?
Baby Shark. Dude.
Baby Shark, yeah. She be listening to Baby Shark. Listening to Hands on Your Knees. Hands on Your Knees. But anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this situation. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. I can't do this anymore. I feel the pain up in